All right, let's see. I need that. I need that. I need that. That bucket. That rag. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So glad each and every one of you can make it. Today we're doing something different. Yep, it involves that right there. What is it? Stay tuned and you'll find out. Okay, so here we go. A lot of people keep saying rubber, plastic, rubber. It's made for this, it's made for that. Here I have several things that you could get from your local, not this, you don't need to count that. Several things that you could get from your local parts store like AutoZone, Advance Auto, Camaro, Walmart, stuff like that. You got the Armor All Tire Shine, you can get that anywhere. The Mother's Back to Black, you can get that anywhere. Meguiar spray, you can get that anywhere. Walmart now carries VRP. You can get Black Shine from Griot at your local AutoZone. And this is one of two products that I'm going to be using that you have to order, from, whether it be from Amazon or whatever. You've got that one, and you have the Silex tire shine or tire sealant, protectant, whatever you want to call it, and then the Dinowax. Now what do all these have to do with anything? Like I said, everybody says this product's made specifically for that. Man, the gnats today are awful. Made specifically for this, made specifically for that. So let's find out, right? So what I have is something that my gracious neighbor over there, his father-in-law used to build engines for short track cars. So they always have short track stuff lying around. Well, guess what we have today? Yes, a short track tire made by Hoosier, one of the top names in racing tires and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as a test bed because it has never had anything put on. No tire protected, no rubber protected, no shine, no nothing. As you can see, it's just an old soft wall dirt track tire. I actually think it'd be cool to make a table or hang on the wall or something, but for this we're going to use it for this purpose. So I'm going to use some Dawn dishwashing liquid just in case, and then I'm going to get all the dirt off of it and everything and let it dry, and then we'll be back and apply the protectants and sealant. Now all those products are not created equal, so I'll explain each one of them when we get there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply, yes, apply Dawn, just like so. That way it can be sitting there. And I want to get these white layers looking real nice and clean, so I'm going to take a little 3M scour pad and clean them real good. As a matter of fact, I'll do the whole tire. That way nobody can say there's any bias or anything. Right? Do the whole tire. Just nice and clean, so everything sticks to its fullest max and does its best to protect. Alright, there's that. Let it sit for a minute. And I'm going to get the simple green and use it as well. Now don't let this fool you. This is not spray on wax. This is simple green mixed 50% simple green, 50% water. So now that I've let this sit for just a minute, I don't want it to dry. But if there's any wax or protectants on there, right? It's on there. Rinse it off. Spray it down with the simple green. Really good. Let it sit there for just a minute, then we'll hit it with the brush and the scour pad again, because I want these letters to pop as much as they can. Like I said, this is just dirt track tires. Oh yeah, that simple green is making it really clean. Simple Green is just such a great cleaner to use. It doesn't hurt the metals, it doesn't hurt paint, it doesn't really hurt anything except grease and oil, stuff like that. So it does a really good job of cleaning stuff without harming stuff. You can use it on mag wheels, clear coated wheels, all that stuff. And as you can see, as I'm scrubbing, it's not a white suds anymore, it is a gray suds. So that's telling me that it is lifting the oils and stuff and dirt out of the rubber, which is what we want. So now we rinse it off again. Night and day difference. Now I'm gonna flip it over, do the same thing to the other side, and we'll take it out there and let it dry, and then we'll come back and apply all the protectants. Here's the other side, you can see how it looks. First thing we're gonna do is apply. I'm gonna hit it with the brush too as I stand it up. I'm gonna do this side just like I did that one, then I'm gonna hit it with the brush, stand it up, hit the other side with the brush, and then rinse it and it'll be done. Where's my Ferris mascara pad? What do I do with it? What do I do with it? Ah, there it is. Man, letters on this side are real dirty. Need some steel wool for these. Add her some bleach. You can definitely tell which side was outside and which side was inside. And just in case you're wondering, the size on these is 27.5 by 8 by 15. E-MOD. E-mod. Set just a second like I did the other side. Grab it. Which I can already tell I'm going to be using the other side because it's going to be the cleanest. But like I said, I may end up using this as a table or hang on the wall or who knows. So I'm going to clean it the best I can. And this will probably go through several cleanings, several washings before it ever goes in the house. So I'll tell you what, humidity today, whew, 94 degrees, but the humidity is sky high. I think they said it felt like 104. I believe it. And I'm not going to cut this. I'm just going to, any sections in here I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to fast forward it whenever there's no talking or whatever, because I don't want you to think I was doing anything funny, or because I've been accused of that. So I want you to see that I'm just cleaning the tires is all I'm doing. I'm cleaning the tire. Alright, there's that. I'm going to spray it down again. Like I said, this is only Simple Green, diluted 50-50. 50% Simple Green, 50% water. There's that side. I'm going to stand up to this side. Let it sit for a minute and come back and scrub it. Alright, I don't want the product to dry out, so now I'm going to take the, rinse my rag out so I don't really do it anymore. I'm going to take the brush, hit it with the brush, and I never use this towel, this rag for anything but tires and wheels anyway, so 100% terry cloth. I'm just gonna set it over here out of the way. Rinse my 3M pad out. And the dirt's coming out of that thing. Wow. Now this brush has been sitting in the Dawn for a while, so now we're going to use it along with the simple green. Really scrub the tire really good. The reason I'm using the brush as well as all the other stuff is because the brush is super aggressive. You get in there and put some pressure on it, do some good hard scrubbing. Like I said, I want these to be as clean as I can have them, so there's no contamination from anything. Everything's equal. Let's get it rinsed off. Now I'm going to work and get all the soap and stuff out of it, rinse it again real lightly just to make sure nothing's on it, and let it dry. Now I'm going to take a clean towel and get the rest of the water out of the inside, because you can't get it all out unless you vacuum it out or sob it out. So I will not be touching the front. I want nothing to do with anything we just cleaned. All we're doing is getting the water out. So that as we apply these products, there'll be no hand greases on it or anything. When I was getting the water out, all I touched was the bead, so there's nothing to worry about there. I'm going to let this sit here and cook in the sun for a little bit, and we'll be back. Alright, it looks like it's all nice and dry. So let's talk about the products. Alright, first up is one of the mail orders that I talked about, Dinowax. I actually won this from a great channel called Nasty2SS. Him and his wife Holly sent me this along with some other goodies, and it worked really good. Now this is one of my favorite tire shines because it goes on kind of a matte finish. I mean, it's got just a little bit of a shine to it, but it overall just makes the tire look brand new, nice, rich, black. And that's what you want. Now, is it long lasting? No. It'll last, you know, a wash or two, but it's not really long lasting. I'll just put it like that. But I want to put this in there so I can show you the difference in how this looks compared to the others. So there's that one. Then we have Mother's Back to Black. Now this is really not rated as a tire protectant, but it is for plastics and rubber. So with the tire being rubber, and everybody tells me, oh, this stuff works great on tires. Let's see how it stacks up. Now this I've used, as you can tell, quite a bit. I know what to expect from it, but I still want to put it out there for you. It is, let me get it to where it won't spill, the lid's messed up on it. It is Armor All Tire Shine. I picked this up at Walmart. it says that it's our longest lasting wet black shine. And I'm trying to show you the ones that I need applicators for first. So let's get these two. VRP by Chemical Guys, vinyl, rubber, and plastic. R, rubber. So a lot of people swear by it being on tires and everything. I've seen videos and I'm not so certain about it. I've seen how it did on that bumper trim, which was solid rubber. Didn't work too good on that. Will it work better on the actual tire? Different chemical makeup? We'll find out. And then of course the other mail order, VRT, vinyl rubber trim. Again, R, rubber, right? So we'll see. And then I have two spray-ons. Both of these you can get locally. I picked this one up at Walmart. It is our highest gloss tire shine. I haven't even used this yet. This is brand new. Ultimate Insane Shine Tire Coating. Soaking wet look gloss, bonds for a long lasting finish. Like I said, I haven't tried it yet. I just picked it up the other day at Walmart. We'll see. But I'm going to go to one of my favorites. If you're going to a car show, everybody likes gloss. Gloss, 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 gloss on everything. Doesn't matter. If you could put gloss in your hair, they'd be all for it. Now with that said, Griot's Garage Black Shine. This one and the other stuff, I can't remember what it was called, put by Griot's. Everybody says that they get a lot of sling out of it. I have never had that experience. I think where most of the trouble is coming, this is just personal opinion, I think most of that is coming from overspray. In other words, they're spraying it and it might be a little windy or whatever, or they don't pay attention to their spray pattern and a few droplets just go onto the outer of the fender or whatever, and you don't notice it instantly, but over time, the next day, it will kind of spread out or kind of level itself, and then you'll see a drop here, drop there, and they attribute it to tire sling. I personally don't think it's tire sling. I've never had an issue. So how do you apply these? Well, of course, the Black Shine and the Meguiars are just sprays, okay? The other ones require an applicator. Doesn't matter if you use a cotton applicator, a foam applicator, whatever. For most of them, I am going to use the cheap dollar store makeup sponges and put them on. There's one that there's two that I'm going to have its own actual applicator for. Let me show them to you real quick. Down here. Oh, and I forgot this one. Hydro Silex. And I might as well have waited till last anyway, because this is one, it's mail order. It's an actual sealer, okay, per se. And I'll explain it to you in just a second, but I have to use its own applicator for that, right? It actually came with it. Because like I said, this is not a tire shine. It makes your tires black, and you can't even drive it in the rain for 24 hours after applying this. It's a sealer. But the great thing about this is any dirt, any dust, right, just rinses right off with a water hose. It's really a great product. I actually have it on my red SS right now, testing it out, and so far I am tickled to death with this. Because like I said, you can sit there and spray water and the water just instantly runs right off of it. There's no beading, there's no nothing left behind. But again, you can't drive this in the rain for 24 hours. Now you can drive it 30 minutes after applying it, but you can't drive it in the rain for 24 hours. So it needs its own applicator, right? Well, this Tire Shine by Armor On is kind of a gel form. It's real goopy, it's real, I don't like the consistency of it, and I'll show you on the applicator. It's just a Eagle One applicator that I picked up. There was 2 in a pack for a couple bucks, nothing expensive. But it soaks into the sponge and it's real sticky, okay, real sticky. And I could probably squeeze it and get something to come up. And I don't know, I just don't see how shiny my thumb is now. I really don't like the consistency of it. I really don't like the thickness of it, the way it feels. Like I said, it makes the applicators and stuff just kind of sticky feeling. But I like how it lasts, I like how it shines. So these are the tire protectants that I have. I have other things that could be used as tire protectants, or tried as tire protectants, but that's not what we're going for here. So let's get over here to the tire and start applying some of it. Alright, so here we go. I picked the cleanest side, nice and black. The other side is nice and black too, but you can see there's still some dirt and stuff on it that just wouldn't come off. So that was probably the back side that never got cleaned. This was probably the outside facing all the audience and everything, so I'm going to use this one. I'm not going to be scientific about where, how, and all that good stuff I'm going to apply it. I'm just going to spray stuff and put stuff on. But there's a big 305, or I mean M30S right here. I will use that section as my control and then go around this way with all the other stuff, okay? The wind is blowing that way, so I'm going to start here with the 2 sprays, and then the other hand stuff will be over here, okay? So very last over here on the end will be the Griot's Garage Black Shine. Always shake your product up, doesn't matter, liquid, spray, whatever. And then just spray some on. I'll start right here. As you can see, it goes on. It gives a really nice, rich, black look to it. Okay? And it has a really clean, fresh smell to it. It's hard to explain unless you ever went with your parents to a hair salon back in the days. They used to call them beauty salons, but anyhow, if you ever went with your parents to get a haircut as a child in one of these places, you know what I'm talking about. It just has a really nice smell to it. And I'm actually going to get the rag and wipe this off because I can see a little bit of overspray. And see, that's what I was telling you guys. Alright, I'm just going to wipe that off in a straight line so that there's no cross-contamination. Let it dry. And we'll move on around that way. But as you see how shiny this is, it will stay that shiny. It's amazing stuff. Give that just a second or two to dry. So now I'm going to start with the 2 popular ones that everybody swears by, VRT and VRP. I'll put the VRT and then the VRP. Get a new sponge. I have to go buy a couple more packs of these. I'm running out of them. Shake it up. Right. Again, this is our control right around the M30S. For this instance, I'm just going to pour a little bit on like such and rub it in. Adams is known for having a great smell to all their products, and this is no exception. It has a really good smell to it. I can't describe it. It's not a chemical smell to it, but a little bit more on it just to satisfy everybody. It's not a chemical smell. It's just got an overall good smell to it. As you see, I've got it in. And what I'm going to do is I did on the plastic, I'm going to come back and wipe down everything except for the sprays. I'm going to actually, and I'm sorry about the wind, I'm going to knock down the sheen just a little bit. Now for this, I'm just going to flip it over and use the other side for the VRP. It's thicker consistency than the VRT, which is actually pretty cool. Again, good smell. It's not a chemical type smell. It's not harsh on the nose or anything like that. So don't be afraid to use this product. It will not check you to death. Give it time to soak into the rubber, and then we'll come back and knock down the excess. There we go, there's those 2. Got the VRP, VRT. Let's just do it. VRT, VRP. Now we're going to use the Armor Tire Shine. And this stuff tends to build up in your applicator and actually turns brown, which is one thing that I don't like about it. So putting it over white leather tires sucks. You have to go back and actually wipe the white letters off. See how it's kind of a gel consistency? Pick a spot, apply it, rub it in. And as you can see, they all do a nice job of doing what they're supposed to, turning that black. So there's that. Next up is going to be the Dinowax. Alright. New applicator sponge. Pour some on there. Work it in like the rest of them. If you've never heard of Dinowax, it's actually I hadn't either until I seen, like I said, Jeremy over at Nasty 2SS using it. I had never heard of it, but come to find out, it's actually a company that's been in business for a while in California. A lot of professional detailers and stuff use this product, and they actually are some nice products. They're a little pricey on their shipping unless you order it from like Amazon, but it is what it is. Now we're going to use the back to black. As you can see, trim and plastic restore. This is not meant to be used on tires, but we're going to try it. Get some out. Massage it in like the rest of them. And when you put this mothers on, it really does a good job of making plastic and rubber look like new. It really does. I'm pleased with the finished look that it has. But I have used this before on some trim and it just did not last. And it left, I don't know, it left it in worse shape than on my car, on my 93 Z28. On my car, it actually left it in worse shape than when I started, if that makes sense. So just throw that over to the side. That one's now done. I'm not going to need this one. I'm going to go ahead and hit this section right here with the spray. The Meguiar's, I have not tried this yet. And it says coating. Not tire shine, it says tire coating. A test spray. Or you can see the pattern. And then, one thing I like about Meguiar's, all their aerosols have a nice tight spray to them. There's that. There's all the ones that are very popular, that you can get almost anywhere, and I've been very pleased with them. They all have different purposes and different instances for being used. Like I said, the Dinowax, VRP, and VRT are good for like going to a show, but I have not found in my own personal experience that they last that long. So we're going to see. Now we're going to try Hydro Silexes. Like I said, you can drive this, you can use it. It says clean tire thoroughly, use an applicator, wipe on evenly, smooth down streaks if you have any in drips. Allow 30 minutes to dry. Okay, 30 minutes to dry, but you want to wait 24 hours before driving it in the rain. So it doesn't say anything about it getting rained on after you do it. It just says don't drive it in the rain for 24 hours. And it comes out a dark looking color. It's like a grayish looking color, as you can see. Right? And then you just apply it like any other tire protectant. Now I actually have to get some more here. But so far, I have got to tell you, I am thoroughly pleased with this product. It's still on the tires after I applied it. Water and dirt just rolls off of it. Now, is it a little bit more pricey? Yes. Does it last longer? I'm still working on that to find out. Is it better? Well, it depends on what your thought process on what better means. Better is like beauty. It's kind of in the eye of the beholder, okay? And I got lucky because each section is just about the same size. There's the competitors once again. Dun, da, da, da. And here's how they look. As you can see, the black shine has an absolutely tremendous shine to it. I'll show you on the black car. I put it on 2 weeks ago and it's still on it. Then you have the Meguiars, which looks a little clumpy compared to the black shine. Okay, then coming this way you have the VRT, the VRP, the Armoron, the Dinowax, mother's back to black, and then the sealer. And as you can see right here, as I was telling you with that sealer, it just makes it black. It doesn't make it shiny or anything, but you can see the difference between there and there. And it will stay looking like that. I've had it on the red car now for about 3 weeks, and it still looks the same. I'll take you out there and show you. But let's get a rag and knock this down. Alright, they've had about 5 minutes to see it. Now I'm going to take a utilitarian 10 for $5 pack of microfibers, and I'm just going to gently wipe over each one, right? Flip it over, get the next one. Try not to cross into the other ones. Then I'm going to take it and flip it, right? Get the next one. This knocks down any high spots. It levels everything off, and it just gives it a better, flatter finish. Okay, there's that one. And there's the sealer. As you can see, each one looks pretty good. Stand it up so you can see. Yeah, each one of them looks pretty good. But that's how they look. As you can tell, there's the Meguiars. It looks a little streaky. Let's see if it says it's okay to wipe it down. Alright, here's some stuff that you might want to know about. It says it's a synthetic polymer chemistry, delivers attention-grabbing shine. Advanced resin technology produces long-lasting finish. Contains anti-ozone ozonants, which offers protection against cracking and fading. That's that one. Now it says shake well before using. Apply on a cool, clean, and dry tire in a well-ventilated area. Hold can 4 to 6 inches away and spray directly onto a tire in a thin, uniform pattern to prevent spin-off. Do not over-apply. Well, it looks like I might have over-applied it. Immediately remove overspray on wheels and paint. Use only as directed. Do not apply to painted surfaces on plastic panels. If necessary, remove spin-off from plastic and painted panels to avoid staining. So they're right there telling you that you may get some sling. You may get some sling. That's not good putting it on there, but at least they tell you this if you do get it on there to take it off. And then the black shine, let's see what it says. For best results, shake well and apply to clean, dry tires. Hold can 6 to 8 inches away from area to be dressed. High shine, spray black shine tire and trim coating on the tires. Then allow product to stand for 20 minutes before driving. Low shine, spray it on and allow product to penetrate for 20 seconds. Then wipe with a lint-free microfiber. Now normally I don't wipe them, like I said on my black car. But I'm going to go ahead and knock that one down just because we knocked all the other ones down. I want everything to be equal, okay? So I'm flipping my microfiber. And I'm going to wipe it the same as it's done penetrated, right? But now if you see, all that high gloss is gone. But look at how deep and rich and black that is. And it doesn't say to do it to the other one. But I'm going to go ahead and do it again so we can see the difference. Now I'm actually going to hit that one a little to the side because it's kind of streaking just a little. But there we go. Now we will set it. back there on my trailer because I don't want a tire sitting up here on my concrete pad, because you know, it's making it look junky. And I don't like for my yard to look junky. So let me show you what it looks like on the cars, and we'll take this back there. Alright, let's set it right here. This will be its resting place for a couple weeks now, maybe a couple months. There you go. There's the control, and then as we go around you can see how each one of them looks. The Meguiars and the Black Shine definitely have the glossiest shine. Right? You can see they're just wet looking as all get out. The others have nice, dark, rich, black color to them. Which one's going to last? Which one's going to hold up the longest? That's what we're fixing to find out, right? While we're out here putting everything up, let's check on the girls real quick. Kind of a mess in here, but we got everything stored in here until we get ready to open it up for them. They really like that dust bath we put in there for them this day. We put that little pan in there and put some dirt in it and some diatomaceous earth so that they could take them dust baths and, you know, try to help keep parasites off of them and everything. And they absolutely love that thing. Hey girls! But I came out here because I want to check temperature, because it's supposed to keep it 90 to 95 the first 2 weeks. And it is currently 90 degrees. So it is good to go. Shut them back up. And then as it gets dark, we'll turn the brooder light on, which is right there. And if they get cold, they can get in the corner or whatever they need. GoPro. I actually planted some grass seed out here trying to get it to come up. So far, right in there, nothing, but we continually walk there. But if you come, you can see grass starting to come up right there. Alright? And I also have it planted in there. So hopefully they'll have something to gnaw on when they get out. That's still looking good. If you want to see that video, you're going to have to look in the playlist or uploads. But here we go. This thing has not been washed in 2 weeks. I've been driving it back and forth to work and it is just filthy. But if you get down and look, that is the Griot's Garage tire shine. And as you can see, it's got a nice gloss to it. It's nice and black. And I just wanted some pop to it because when I put it on, this car was super shiny and it just looked so good. I wanted, you know, the tires and wheels to be the same way for this instance. But you can see all the dirt and stuff on there for me driving it. But what's the one thing you don't see? Right? No sling. No sling nowhere. So I'm telling you, it is my opinion that the guys that are using this stuff and saying that you're getting sling, you might be getting a gust of breeze or not paying attention as you come around, and it's just spraying onto everything. As you can see, no overspray, no nothing here, no sling, no nothing. And then it hits and it stays in droplet form. You go inside and you come out the next day and drive it, then it starts looking like spots all over your paint. And the reason for that is it's done flattened out, it's done leveled. Because all these products basically self-level. But as you can see, the tires look nice and black. Real dark and black. And this was 2 weeks ago. Let's go over to the red car. I actually applied that Hydro Silex tire dressing to this, or tire sealant, whatever you want to call it. I forgot what they call it. But as you can see, it's nice and black. You can tell the difference between the two right there. It's nice and black. And I can take water and just sling on it, or it can have dirt on it. I can hit it with the water hose, and I don't have to touch it. It comes back out looking like this. And it actually has a slick feeling to it too. Now, is it shiny? No, but it is that matte finish that I really like. So I am super pleased with it. Let's get over in the light so you can see better. Hey, it's a nice black look to it. It's not deep deep black or glossy or anything like that, but it is nice and black. There's no dirt on it. It's just overall nice tire sealing. Well, there you go. Got the tire products on there, all that good stuff. Hopefully I got some more great things coming. If you like these type of tests and everything, drop a comment below. We'll see which one lasts longest, which one does best, which one looks best, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. But doing this, maintaining chickens, yards and all that stuff is a lot of work. But yeah, if you like this type of stuff, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. And we'll see you in the next update, because I don't know, I'll give it, unless something drastic changes over the first rainstorm or whatever, it'll be a couple weeks before I give you an update on this. So with that said, I'm gonna clean up the rest of this mess and I'm getting inside. Wife will be home in a few minutes, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Thanks for watching.